Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Aaron again. It's around 9 o'clock at night here in Delaware. You will hear some traffic driving by. I decided to take it outside. Kids are trying to go to sleep, so here's the deal. Now, just to provide everybody with an update, I had stated before, I've been working a part-time job at a pretty good company, but still needed full-time. Now, all that being said, as of Friday, I am now employed full-time, and I'm looking forward to getting back to normalcy somewhat. It's been a long time coming. Now, to some of you, a 3 or 4 month layoff doesn't seem like a lot, but trust me when I tell you that it is. It's one of those situations where, you know, I grabbed something in the short term because, you know, I've got family, you know, just like most of you do. Kids, wife, you know, rent, mortgage, you know, day-to-day life bills, food, of course. So, you know, and honestly, the part-time gig wasn't really cutting it, and I did what I had to do, you know. And I see some of these guys coming on here, and you know what? That's part of what grinds my gears the most. You know what really grinds my gears? Well, I'll tell you what grinds my gears is people with an attitude of unwillingness to step up to the plate and do what needs to be done in order to, you know, take care of whatever responsibilities you fill in the blank, be it kids, yourself, your wife, you know, whatever. And you know, there's people out here like me, or, you know, and like a lot of you, that are more than willing and ready to start working, you know. And for some of us, and believe me, this is in no way an excuse or a sympathy ploy or anything like that. It's just one of those situations where, you know, I needed a full-time permanent gig and had a little trouble finding it, you know. In order to get something faster, I would have had to move, and at this point that just isn't feasible for me. I've got family here, and, you know, so that's kind of what the situation has been. And you know, I kind of told you guys, I'm here to be transparent, you know. So part of my approach is not to garner sympathy. I just tell people the facts. And, you know, the facts are, it was a little harder than it ever had been to get another job. And realistically, what are you going to do? You know, I'm not going to come on YouTube and beg people to give me money. And I'm not going to come on YouTube and beg for sympathy. And I'm not going to go on YouTube and, you know, I mean, make excuses. At the end of the day, I'm the one choosing to stay in the location I'm in. That's my choice. So therefore, if I have any problems finding a job, that's my responsibility, and I'm the one accountable for that. So, you know, just part of what really gets under my skin is when I see these guys, especially younger people, you know, coming on here and basically begging for, you know, a subscriber to give them some donations or whatever the case is. I mean, you know, I just don't, you know, for me personally, to each his own. Who am I to judge what other people do? But to me, to present your situation is one thing, right? I think of the worst case scenario you can, you know, a loss of job, homelessness, you know, something to that effect, you know. And G4T is a good example of this. You know, comes on YouTube, places, just paints these crazy stories, or crazy pictures, whichever, to their subscriber base, in effect to garner sympathy, and then turning that into donations. Why does that get under my skin, and why do I care so much? Because they're scamming people. You know, and the list goes on. Scamming, you know, there's names for it, e-begging, whatever you want to call it. And there's a plethora of these guys on here. And it just irritates the hell out of me, because these are people, most of them are bright people, not stupid. You know, they've got a decent head on their shoulders. If they applied themselves a little bit, God knows what they could be. You know, but instead, they dream up these laughable stories. I'm sorry, there's no better way to say it. You know, to get people to give them money, and I just, and on that same note, George, Network 126, Shoe Nice, Kyle, any of you guys, do you guys report your donations and AdSense to the IRS, or does that money just go under the radar and get spent on, you know, the frugal things in your life? Just a thought. You know, just something to kind of mull over. I'd be interested to know the answer to that, because G4T's thing for years, you know, he's you know, he can't find a job, or he'll try to look for a job for 2 or 3 days and then quit, and then start really preaching up his you know, freedom, frugal, like, lifestyle nonsense. And it's just, it's insane to me. You know, I've always been the type, and maybe it's an East Coast mentality, I don't know, but we work. You know, some people work 2, 3, 4 jobs. I'm fortunate that in what I do for a living, my line of work, I make enough on one job to cover my bills. Now, you know, and take care of my family. Now, on the other side of that, working a part-time job, you know, I can, and you know, running into some issues. And granted, like I said, my layoff wasn't that bad, but for me, it was bad. You know, it's all a matter of perspective. Now, Brian, he may watch this video and say, oh, 3 months is nothing. Well, Brian, you have your parents to fall back on, okay? I don't have that. I've been on my own, geez, I couldn't even tell you how many years, what age, but for a long time, okay? I've been out on my own, and I've paid my own way, and hustled and grinded. I worked for everything that I have, and to see people, YouTube, Live Leak, I mean, take your pick, Vimeo, you can go on any of these, and you'll find similar, like-minded people that believe that, you know, they can put on a big act. And, you know, it's just something with me that really gets under my skin. Why I let it bother me like I do, I could not tell you. But I guess because I fought and scratched and clawed for what I have in life. You know, my career, you know, everything. And, you know, it just gets old. It gets very old. So, I mean, the main point of this video was just to provide you guys with that update. You know, I'm excited. I'm about to get to bed and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be my first day. You know, I got a number of emotions and a lot of things I'm feeling, you know. Just like a lot of people, you know, am I going to be able to do a good job? Is this the right job for me? I kept the door open on a couple other opportunities that I had. So, you know, just in the event that whatever could potentially happen does happen, and for whatever reason this thing doesn't work out, but I'm hopeful and feeling good about it. So, you know, I just wish nothing but the best for you guys, and like I say every video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will have more videos coming. And again, a big thank you to all of you who have subscribed so far. It's appreciated. I really didn't expect, you know, this to take off, and I really thought that you guys would think my videos suck, personally, but, you know, you guys have been very understanding. I know, like I said, I'm new, but, you know, I'm going to keep doing this, and just hope, you know, that maybe in some way, you know, we can make a difference here, and God forbid, maybe we can scare the scammers off. I doubt that's going to happen, but it's worth a shot, you know, or at least getting them to stop and start being real and honest with people. So anyway, guys, take care, and I will talk to you all very soon. Like I said, just drop some comments, and you know, we'll keep the dialogue going. All right, guys, peace.